Getting stressed. Glutathione. Glutathione is the body's antioxidant that can be raised. You can increase levels by taking something called N-acetylcysteine, or NAC. Oh, you can get no, you can't get glutathione. Glutathione won't be absorbed, so N-acetylcysteine will raise it. But lipoic acid you can buy. Yeah, alpha lipoic acid. Alpha lipoic acid is interesting because it's both water and fat soluble, actually. Whereas vitamin E, let's say, is just fat soluble. Vitamin C is water soluble. Lipoic acid's everywhere. CoQ10? Which one? Coenzyme Q10? Oh, the glutathione. No, that you need the N-acetylcysteine, or NAC to raise those levels. But I don't say you should go out and get these things because I really think people should be blood tested. I really do. Yeah. Coenzyme Q10 is a substance also known as ubiquinone because it's ubiquitous. It's in every cell in our body. It's involved in energy metabolism. It's very, very important. In people who take statins, Zocor, Lipitor, Mevacor, your levels of CoQ10 will go down, so you should definitely take supplement, at least 30 milligrams a day. Oh, the hormone replacement question. Okay, I knew that was going to come up, of course, and it should come up in this crowd. The studies are looking very bad in terms of hormone replacement therapy from a cardiovascular standpoint. It used to be felt that hormone replacement therapy was clearly good. Now it's not looking quite the same. It looks like early on, after women are started on hormone replacement therapy, their incidence of coronary events goes up. And then after a couple of years, it goes back down. So the women who get through those first couple of years, you may end up doing better. Nobody's really sorted that out yet. Right? But there was a big trial called the HERS trial, and there are other trials as well that are looking very negative. So I personally, as a cardiologist, never put a woman on hormone replacement therapy for cardiac reasons. You understand what I'm saying? In other words, if you're going to go on hormone replacement therapy, it's got to be for another reason. Well, the question is, how do you, first of all, let me just say, the question is, how do you deal with the premenopausal syndrome of hot flashes? It's a very tough question. I am not, an expert in menopause by any means. All right. Well, you obviously got to. I can't address your particular issue, but there are certain, supplements you can take. There are certain soy products that may be beneficial. There's something called Remifemin, which is a supplement which may be beneficial that has phytoestrogens in it that can help some of the symptoms that you may have. You could see somebody like Rika. Rika, is an expert in that. So Nancy Kramer at the nutrition. What's that? No, I think probably minerals help more than diuretics. Minerals and certain of the omega-3s and omega-6s, but that's good. Seriously, you could see Rika or Nancy Kramer is really into this. Nancy Kramer is a nutritionist at the John Henry Center and does some salivary hormone testing and can alter your, through dietary recommendations, can actually alter your hormonal milieu. So that would be an approach. Yes? Yeah, I always check homocysteine. Homocysteine is an intermediate in methionine metabolism. Methionine is one of the amino acids that's found largely in meats. Homocysteine has been shown to promote the development of coronary and cerebrovascular disease. The first line of attack against homocysteine, well, actually the first line of attack is to limit your meat consumption. Also, caffeine can predispose to increased homocysteine levels, and cigarette smoking, and stress. But aside from that, B6, B12, and folic acid are the three B vitamins that are effective at lowering it. N-acetylcysteine will actually displace homocysteine from its protein binding site and increase urinary excretion. So N-acetylcysteine can be helpful, and something called trimethylglycine, which is a methylator, can actually be helpful. But I start with the three B vitamins, recheck it, and see how you. Whoa. Yes. I have different. I personally have stricter criteria. I consider anything over 9 high. Yes. The Spectrox blood test? Oh, that's called a yeah, that's a Spectrox blood test. We have to. I do it. I don't do the test in my office. It's a lab in Texas. I draw the labs and send them out to.